on this day? Well, listen, this weekend across the country is a celebration that we know as Juneteenth. It's really celebration of Emancipation Day. You know, in 1865, the word came to Galveston, Texas. That's 2 years after Lincoln had signed the Emancipation Proclamation. 2 years later, the slaves in Galveston, Texas, got news because the Union Army came to Texas to announce that they were free. Over 250,000 people of color were then made aware in the state of Texas that slavery was over as they knew it. Slavery wasn't really over, but at least slavery was legally over. And so Juneteenth is a time where we commemorate actually Freedom Day. Freedom Day. We celebrate the mere fact that people of color were given permission to not live no longer legally under the bondage of slavery. And so this weekend across the country, in various communities, there will be this celebration of Juneteenth. It is definitely a celebration. It's a time of food. It's a time of dancing and music and all of those things. But it's more than that. It's a time to reflect and also respond. We reflect upon where we come from, but we need to respond about where we need to go. Juneteenth is really the result of the hard work of a lady by the name of Opal Lee. Opal Lee grew up in Texas, and when she was 12 years old, she's around 90 years old now, I believe, if she's still living. She grew up in Texas, but at 12 years old, somewhere around that age, her house was raided, burned. Her life was destroyed, her family. And as a result of that, that gave her, I think, a sense of determination that she was not going to let that happen, if possible, to anybody else. Or at least she was going to be determined that she was going to do something that would have some impact and some inspiration on generations to come. And so Opal Lee really is the grandmother of Juneteenth. She started a walking campaign, walking to communities just to remind people or to tell the story of Juneteenth. And of course, 2021, President Joe Biden signed into legislation that Juneteenth is an official holiday. It was because of the hard efforts of Opal Lee. Well, all I'm saying to you is that yes, in Claudia Evans Park, Friday night and Saturday, we'll be celebrating Juneteenth. But we're in an era and a climate where we just shouldn't just celebrate. We also need to respond to the issues and the political air that hovers in all of our communities. There will be a lot of information there. One thing that will be there, you can register to vote. You can get information about various things in our community. Let's just not make this a time of having fun and enjoying the festivities. Let's also be responsible. And let's respond in a positive way as we celebrate Juneteenth. Let's respond by making sure that we are engaged in this community to make life better. Opal Lee wanted to make life better for the generations to come because of what happened to her. So let me encourage you this weekend, enjoy the season of Juneteenth. Go out to Claude Evans, be a part of the festivities, but also make sure that you gather information about what's going on in the community, but more than that, help respond in a political way as we approach the election season. Let's make sure that we register to vote, we are informed, we are engaged, and that we're willing to be like Opal Lee. We want to make a difference. Peace and blessings be with you, is our prayer.